Greetings, interwebs. My name is Joshi Joe from Team Procyon.
And I'm James from Team Rider.
And we have another exciting episode of ATX Arena. James, who's that on the left?
That is my boy, Jose. My team, Team Rider, representing Gear Chronicle. Jet.
And that's my boy, Johnny J, Team Procyon, rocking Gravidia. I hate to brag, you guys, but he did go to the Worlds.
Yeah, but he was also deemed the American version of Bandit Keith.
If you guys haven't seen that tweet, that was a great tweet. Like, one of the best compliments I've ever seen for a player. It's the American Bandit Keith. That is true. True freaking story that happened on the live stream. Because Johnny was actually on the live stream for this 2023 Worlds. I guess 2022 technically. But if you guys watched the Worlds stream, he was on there representing Gravidia. And yeah, some people in the comments were having fun with the way he looks. So, I mean, it's a typical Austin player to us, but I guess everybody else, he's the real-life Bandit Keith. And we're going to rock that tonight, this episode of Chronojet versus Gravidia. This is actually something pretty exciting. James, what are you guys' thoughts on this fight?
I actually got to use Gravidia for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
And it's interesting. But before I get into Jet, I just want to say we are here at Team Rider HQ thanks to our lovely producer.
He's a great guy. He let us work at his place to finish his video. And I guess it's fitting, so if you do have somebody from Team Rider, so might as well do it in-house in the HQ where it all happens.
And I do want to also give our other guy behind the camera a shout out, Shawn. He helps out a lot.
He's a great guy.
Anyway, but no, Chronojet, the Jet deck.
Jet deck. Already going into turn 2.
Got turn 2. Dang, that was a quick one.
Dropped the no pass for that critical trigger. So he is going first. Unfortunately, he won't get to stride right away on his turn 3. But he will hopefully apply a little bit of pressure because, if he doesn't put a lot, Gravidia likes to sack a lot. Because that is the deck's goal, is basically just throw Order Zone full of meteorites, throw them on the drop zone, blow up your board, and double trigger effects.
Okay.
All right, so he is dropping a critical trigger for a no pass. Oh, no, it was a 2 pass. Oh, he gets
a heal.
Nice, he does get a heal, so he's going to stay low, which does guard that. Oh, because he took that. Oh, cool.
So, I understand, Gear Chronicle, I should say, doesn't really need Counterblast in the early game. It's more late game. But would you say he wants to take that damage now, just in case?
Not really. I mean, Chronojet has a deck that only needs one Counterblast a turn. Okay. Especially against a deck like Gravidia, you want to stay low damage because if he pops off, does his skill where he double trigger effects, that is going to be a very nasty turn of one trigger turning into multiple stacks. So he wants to probably stay low just to handle that because if you have a PG, that he won't really be able to guard it with his hand naturally. So it looks like he's swinging at the rear guard to keep up his damage attack low.
There's a crit.
Crit, but that's fine. So he's keeping no damage because Gravidia doesn't need a counterblast to use that skill. So he did damage deny him on the regard of, I don't want you to use those skills this turn. Because now when he writes a Gravidia, every time he writes a grade 3, he gets search deck for 2 meteorites and throw them into the Order Zone. So he's already at 3. And you just have the option here to options of soul charging or drawing. So we'll see if Johnny wants to do it after he gets his deck cut here.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's going for the draw 2. Drops the meteorite, so he already has, that counts as 2, so he does have 5 to ward. Drop into Snake, which lets him add a meteorite from Dex.
And there's number 6.
There's number 6. So he's stacked now. Good. It's really a good thing he didn't get him with damage. So basically staying at 1 damage is going to pretty much save Jose this turn of not dealing with this full frontal assault here.
So, guys, do you see that lovely die that Johnny just picked up? If you want more of those, go to ProcyonGaming.com. Use promo code ATX10 for 10% off, and you get those dice, the ones that Jose are using. You get playmat sleeves.
They're the best on the market. I don't know what you guys are doing. If you guys do anything else, it's just plastic.
Right. Oh, Jose just strode.
Yep, he's going for springs the next stage. Use the skill to send the snake to the bottom of the... Oh, no, he's double checking. It's a good target.
Johnny's like, which one do you want?
Okay, so he's going for the interceptor, which is probably fair. I mean, Snake you can probably deal with later. All right, so he's going for Gumroad. Armor skill. He gets to Soul Charge 1 card. Soul is really important in this deck because you can pretty much abuse things like GG, just get free draws, essentially.
For how much longer, though, we don't know.
For how much longer, we do not know. Is he double checking when he wants to flip up?
No,
Oh, yeah, he did flip up. Yeah, he flipped up too early. I don't know what
he
was
flipped
thinking.
up early. I do
he's a great
believe,
one.
though, Johnny was like, hey, just go ahead. You're going to do it anyways later. So he didn't mind him just flipping up the...
Yeah, that's probably fine. All right, so he went right for that. Time leaped into... I keep forgetting his names. Up smoke, up gear.
Upstream.
Upstream.
Right?
Yeah, it's one of those. But basically, he's going to get +5 for being called from the stride skill. He will get another +5 when he attacks, so he's going to get +10 essentially. Then the front row now is getting another +5 thanks to the crest skill of getting +5 for every face-up card in the G zone.
So the rear guards are basically getting +15.
Yep.
All right.
As he's at GB2, it does trigger the grade 3 skill.
Oh.
He's at GB2, he does get +10.
There's
So
that crit.
second check, another,
Venice.
third check, crit, more
Another crit.
Well, he said, all right, so you went from no damage right to 3. And it only gets 1 defensive trigger, so these attacks are going to hurt now. Because now, when he swings the grade 2 here, he gets the opponent bond deck called grade 1, which will give the grade 3 another boost. So it looks like he's just double checking on powers. So he just dropped the trigger to guard. It makes it 33. So now he's going to do skill, time leap, call it GG. Very nice.
Okay.
GG skill on play. Soul Blast 2, draw a card, and if she was called by an ability, she gets +5 for the turn.
Ooh, nice. So this is going to be +40 to that column, basically.
Yep. Very nasty. I mean, but he's only at 4, so he could probably benefit from just taking his attack.
I don't know if you just saw that, but Jose drew into his overtrigger.
Oh, no. Well, that is 50k guard. He probably won't need it for this Gravidia turn coming up here. Because now Johnny has the counterblast, has the meteorites in his order zone, and a persona ride. This is going to be a painful turn for Jose to deal with now. Because now he's going to search the deck for another 2 meteorites. Oh, looks like he's only getting 1, but he is staying out the deck pretty well.
Well, here's the other thing with Chronojet and Gears in general. I have seen a couple players, if they draw into that overtrigger,
You can time leap it.
play it and then time leap it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
back
what I'm
into the
saying.
deck.
Yeah, it's one of the few decks actually benefit from drawing the overtrigger because if he gets his turn next turn, he can go to another Fate Rider, call it, and he gets +10. But you're probably going to back layer, but he will be able to time leap back into the deck and call it grade 1 off of it. So he's going for Greedy's turn. Double all trigger effects, retires a whole field, and he's swinging for a crit already. So this is 33 2 crit. Doubling all trigger effects he will see. So yep, he's being smart with that. Oh
And
no!
there's the overtrigger.
Yep. So because of double, he gets to add a million,
And
they just double their crits. They just went up to each being 3 crit each.
Yep.
Oh no! So he jumps into the perfect guard, and the already is a crit. So I believe that's 4 damage. Yep, that's it.
Wrong
That's
trigger.
Gravidia would do that to you. Don't let it mess around. It likes to see if it sees the overtrigger, it's pretty much an instant
Damn.
GG in that deck. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Team Procyon taking the dub yet again. We'd love to see it. But guys, speaking of dubs, don't forget to go to ProcyonGaming.com. Promo code ATX10 for 10% off. If you're not using the best dice on the market, I don't know what you're using, and I feel sorry for you. So you guys need to clean that up. Go to ProcyonGaming.com and get the best dice on the market.
What was that code again?
ATX10, and that gets you 10% off on your order. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Jersey Joe from Team Procyon.
I'm James from Team Rider.
And we'll see you all on the next one.
Yeah.